Welcome to Paper Threads Cutter Vision Tutorials. In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to load your blade into your KNK Zing Bladeholder. The first thing you'll notice is that your KNK Zing Bladeholder comes in a nice plastic tube. Go ahead and remove your blade holder from this tube and set that tube aside. It's great for storing your blade holder in when not in use, so make sure you don't lose that. Then there's a smaller plastic tube that comes in your package. Inside here are two blades, a standard blade and a thick blade. There's also two springs located in there, and you want to make sure when you open this up that you do not lose those springs. You can see here how tiny these springs really are. So if you can, put a small cloth down before you open up that blade holder so that if you happen to drop the spring out of that blade holder, it will drop onto the cloth and hopefully not roll out of place. So what we need to do to load our blade holder is go ahead and grab our blade, and we'll see there's two ends, an adjustment knob end and a blade cap end. Go ahead and remove that blade cap end off of your blade holder first and set that down. Then on the other side, you want to turn your adjustment knob so that it's turned all the way in towards your blade holder. Once that's done, go ahead and take the plastic cap off of your blade. That plastic cap is used to protect your blade when not in use. So make sure you set that aside and use that cap again when you're done with your blade. Then go ahead and slip the spring over the shaft of the blade. Now pick up your blade holder, and you will see that in your blade holder is a small cylinder shaft that the bottom of the blade fits into. You go ahead and set your blade right into that. There's a little bit of a magnet in there which will help hold that blade in place. Then take your blade cap, and if you look down your blade cap, you'll notice there's another small cylinder that your blade fits into and protrudes off the top of the cap. You need to carefully slip your blade through there until the blade protrudes out of the top. It does take a little bit of fiddling to get that blade out of that top, and you want to be careful when you do that so as not to force that through the top. Once you've got it poking through the top, go ahead and tighten your blade cap down. As you tighten your blade cap down, you'll notice that your blade is protruding all the way through the top of that blade cap, and that when you touch it, it does have free swiveling movement, and it does have some wiggle back and forth as you're touching it. To bring that blade in so it's not sticking out so far, you go ahead and turn your blade adjustment knob the other way, retracting that blade into the blade holder. When you're not using your blade, you want to go ahead and retract that blade all the way in so that none of it is sticking out the top, and that will protect your blade if you decide to leave it in the blade holder when not in use. To adjust your blade, you simply turn that knob in or out, which will control how much that blade is sticking out of the top. It really takes a very minimal amount of blade sticking out of the top to cut into your material, so make sure you're not overusing your blade depth, because if you use too much, you will not get good results. So be very careful that only the amount that needs to protrude from the top is. Once again, thank you for watching Paper Threads Cutter Vision Tutorials. We hope you found this tutorial useful, and you can find more tutorials about your zing at our website at paperthreadsblog.com. Thank you.